Hey all, how's everybody doing? Hey King, could you come on for a sec? I don't know if you're working or not. Could you join me for a second? No, it's not Wacky Wednesday, it's Weirdo Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a good day. Send a request. I'm good. My mom was sick all day yesterday and still doesn't feel good. That's okay. It's going to take 2 minutes. God, why can't Instagram fix their shit? There we go.
Hey,
Hello. How are
how
you?
you doing? I'm good. I had
Thank you.
day off this morning, but
Oh, well, that's
it's
nice.
another double. I got to go into the other job. So,
Well, and
salt.
at least you had a morning off, so that's
Yeah,
good.
nobody was around. So it's like quiet, minus like my background noise, like the TV and stuff. So it's good. Yeah, how
It was
you?
snowing. We got flurries here this morning, but you can't even tell that it snowed, so
We got
it didn't
a
last
lot
very
of
long.
snow like a few days ago, but then we haven't had any since. It's just been cloudy and cold. It's -6, but it's windy.
Yeah, it's cold here, but there's no snow. It all melted already. It was just a dusting. So I got a message this morning from Mogwai.
Oh yeah. He texts me too.
Yeah,
Not this
he's a
morning,
piece of shit.
yesterday.
I will probably never talk to him again. Not
Oh
probably.
no.
I will never talk to him again. Not probably. There's no probably. I will forgive him. I will not forget, and I will never speak to him again. I
Let he
thought,
threaten you again or something? Like
oh no
what
no no
to
no
do?
no no. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna read it to everybody. I want everybody to know what my wife said to me.
Okay.
That's how angry I am. That I want everybody to know
Well, he could
because
be
I only
a
repeat.
horrible person, and people just keep saying, "Oh, it's because he's drinking. He's
I
drinking." No, that's who he really
I
is.
only I only tend to repeat things that really piss me off or whatever. This is disgusting. What he said is disgusting. So this is what Mogwai, aka David Joseph Peters, because that's on his Instagram account. Um, he said, "I hope your mommy dies."
What?
Yep, he said that he hopes my mother dies.
No way.
Yep, yep. Called me an ugly old cunt, told me to die, bitch, and said, "You're done, bud. Good luck." Are you
Damn.
ready? Because I follow Yellow.
I'm sorry for laughing. Because you follow Yellow? How's that? Okay, let me
Because I
think.
follow
Oh, because Yellow
not.
used to like Lindsay, and he's still
I have no idea. So
Lindsay.
this is
It's all about Lindsay in the end with him.
it's all about Lindsay. Yes. So he sent me a
Yeah,
screenshot of the fact that I follow Yellow.
oh my God, eh?
So I've been following Yellow probably for over a year. Didn't even realize that I followed him. It's not like we talk. You
And why
know,
would he
like,
care? You know what I
right,
mean? Like, he
right.
gets so
So,
upset.
right. So he sent me that screenshot and then proceeded to go, "I hope your mommy dies. You're an
Yikes.
ugly old cunt. Die, bitch. You're done. Good luck, bud." And then I said to him, "Mom, that's absolutely inexcusable. I have never done anything to you, but be kind and respectful. Go fuck yourself." And then he responded to that. He says, "Nah, fuck you and your rat goblin friends." So you are all rat goblins, just to let you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, full bitch. After all the things I told you, Yellow put me through. He never told me anything about Yellow. You're following him. You're all scumbags and weirdos. Everyone in the Cardiverse. So that's
Holy
it.
shit, eh?
Just
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be more along, like something different, like Where's
Oh,
Lindsay? I love
he's
Lindsay.
not saying it to he's not saying it to get a reaction. He's not even going to remember it in a couple of hours after he
No,
passes
probably
out.
not.
He's not going to remember it at all. He's
Oh yeah,
drunk.
because he's night shift, so he got home. He probably
He
chugged like
gets
a
home in the
six pack.
morning and he drinks until he
And
passes
like,
out.
yeah.
Mogwai. Mogwai's messaging me that shit.
What a douchebag. Yeah,
So it's
because
one
he was
thing
just
when he
messaging me at like,
gets drunk and he says nasty shit to me. I know he doesn't mean it, and he usually apologizes a couple of hours later, and I never respond. Right? I never respond. But you're gonna say that you hope my mother dies when you know that my
that's
mother's dying?
disgusting.
You're disgusting.
Yeah,
You're just disgusting. There's no excuse for that. Being drunk is not an excuse for that.
I
He's a
don't
piece of
buy it
shit,
either. Like being drunk isn't
and
an excuse.
it is not
I
an excuse,
I've told
and
you what
that's
being
it.
drunk is. Like if you want to me, it's the litmus test of who you are on the inside. If you want to know who somebody
Mom's
is on the inside, get them
disgusting,
drunk.
Cher.
And then if they're a good person, they'll be a good person drunk. Like if they're happy, they'll be happy. If they're sad, they'll be a sad drunk. If they're mean,
I
they'll
don't
be
know about
mean.
that. I
I've
was
always felt
occasionally a
that way.
very nasty. I was sometimes occasionally a very nasty drunk, but I'm not a nasty person.
No,
But
but
I was not
probably if you
necessarily the
drink now,
nicest drunk.
like if you drank now, you'd probably be happy. Like you'd probably be
No,
happy
I think they broke
where you're
up.
at in your life or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, Cher said they broke up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Abby
don't.
and Mog broke up.
Comments aren't working. I don't know. They always freeze on me lately. Last few
So,
times.
somebody asked
A lot.
if Abby and Mog are still together,
Yeah, I
and Cher said
think
no,
they
they
broke.
broke up.
He probably was rude to her too. Like he'll just randomly message me threats or like mean things, and in the last couple of days he's just been messaging me about like Lindsay and Joel's relationship. I just haven't been responding. I
Yeah,
just don't know what he meant.
there's no amount of sorries that will make it right. I don't hang on to like anger like that for my own sanity though. So I forgive everybody. I just don't forget. You know what I mean?
Well, he's
I don't.
angry at himself, and like he's like, you know how people are like, oh, I'm obsessed with Crystal. Well, take that and times it by 100. That's him and Lindsay. Like he's obsessed, like next level.
Oh,
Like
I
where
don't know. Did Lindsay and Joel break up too?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not that I know of, but it's been a few days, like a day or a couple of days since I talked to her or
I
Joel.
have no. I have no idea. I wasn't online at all yesterday.
But I wasn't going on Instagram yesterday either.
I
So
wasn't online at all yesterday. Not even a little bit.
I was on the Discord a bit, but
I
that
didn't
was
even do
bad.
that. My mother was sick all day, so I was busy all day.
How's she doing today? Is she feeling better? I hope.
A little bit, a little
Yeah.
bit. It was hurting her to breathe yesterday. She couldn't bend down or anything. So I was busy.
What do you think
But
it is?
that
Just the cold, maybe, because the weather's crappy.
no, it's her stomach. It's her stomach.
Oh,
She has 4 tumors in her liver, so
that's
sometimes
that
it
acting
presses
up.
on the diaphragm in the lungs or whatever. So, you know,
Hmm.
the fact that he could write that
Yeah, that's bad.
is
Like he
despicable.
keeps like upping it. It's weird. Like I shouldn't be surprised after all these years or all this time, especially this last year. He's like upped his hate. But
I'm
then he's
actually a
so
little
nice to
surprised
me.
by
Like
that.
he can be so nice, like
I'm
and
actually
intelligent.
I'm actually
Just a
surprised. I have
sweetheart.
to say I'm
Like,
actually surprised. I'm actually surprised.
yeah, and over yellow, like why would it be over? Yellow doesn't do anything. Like it's not his fault. Anything's
I have not
happening.
had a real conversation with Yellow in a year. You want me to go through my followers and see who I followed a
Yeah,
year ago?
it's funny how some people are like that. Oh, you follow this person, they'll get mad, or you're in
Oh,
this chat,
I'm
they'll
sorry.
get
I
mad,
don't
or
want that to
this.
be a fear of yours.
I'll never understand that with human behavior, like why people get mad or jealous or upset that people know each other, or like
You
following.
think
Like, doesn't he
you
look? You got like 1,000 follow, like multiple thousands followers, like. You know what I mean?
You think I remember who I followed a year
Yeah.
ago? I
You
don't
know,
remember.
and
I don't remember.
Yellow's actually a good guy. So
And
like,
I follow people who
so
changed their
he's
name. I
there.
don't even
You know.
remember their original name that I followed to begin
Well,
with.
there's that too. A lot of people change their name.
A lot
Like,
of people change their name. I was following somebody, don't know who it was, but they had changed their name to Moldy's name. And she messaged me and said, not cool. And I was like, I didn't even know I was following that account. It wasn't this account when I started following it. It didn't have that picture. It wasn't that name. Hi, Jordy. Hi, Decisions. So I blocked them because the name is fucked up and the picture they're using is fucked up. I don't agree with it. So I definitely blocked them. But had it not been brought to my attention, I would have never known to block them. I don't go through, my follow list. Hi,
yeah,
Harley.
because once you follow somebody, you just leave it, kind of thing. And like, who really looks at their followers? I don't know. I don't do that stuff.
I can't do that stuff.
I'll look
There's
at
too
other
many
people's,
people.
like, see if we have friends in common or stuff like
Yeah, but I
but
can't
I
look
don't
through
look
a
at my
follower
own.
list. Like
Like,
I just can't do that. You know what I mean? Like I just can't do that.
well, on IG, I wanted it like even. Like, if 50 people are following me, I wanted to follow the same amount of people. But then it just
Oh,
got to this point where like more people will people can follow you, but you have to ask them to follow them. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not following anybody anymore. Or like once in a
King,
while I will,
I have over
but like
7,700 followers.
because it
You think I'm
triggers my
going
brain.
through?
I just want the same
You
number.
think I'm going through 7,800 people to follow them? I'm not following 7,800 people.
That's a lot, eh?
I have, as of right now, I have 7,781 followers. I don't know who everybody is. I don't know who everybody is. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't.
Yeah, and sometimes
Oh, you miss
people follow and you don't
you
get
you
those.
you 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 miss nothing. You miss nothing. I said that I will never talk to Mogwai again because he said that he wished my mother would die.
Excuse me.
No, I know you. I know the people that I talk to. Come on now. I know the people that I talk to. I know the people that go into my lives. For the most part, I know the names and everything, but I don't know 7,800 people.
That'd be cool if you did.
Wouldn't it be nice if I did? But I
Yeah.
don't.
Now imagine responding to everybody every day. Imagine that.
Oh
That'd
no,
be
I can't do
so
that.
tough.
No, I can't. I can't do that. Hi, how are you?
Hey, yeah,
I'm
I'm
How
sorry.
good.
did?
I'm over here at
Oh,
work and I
hey.
have somebody here with me.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
I
I
was
gotta
gonna
leave
what
message
in
you.
happened?
I was
2 minutes
gonna
too.
message you when I got off of the live. I didn't. My mom was
Salt
sick all day
here.
yesterday.
He's gonna
Oh, okay,
drive me.
yeah. Brooklyn Girl is asking to go live with us all. So she
Okay.
had something to say about Crystal, I guess.
Okay. So we'll go
Apparently,
tonight.
Oh shit, I
yeah.
don't want to
So
leave.
yeah, are you gonna join
So
us? Are you gonna do it on YouTube tonight? Because I think you'll probably want. There's probably gonna be other people to join.
okay.
So
Then
uh,
tell Brooklyn to
to
send me a message. Tell her
message.
to give me a
Oh, I
time.
will. Everything's
And
good with your mom?
yeah, she's doing a little bit better today.
Good. Oh, King, it's nice
I
to
know.
see you,
I wish she was
and I think King
better
is
too.
awesome.
Oh,
Oh my
thank
God,
you.
yeah, I'm sure so.
You too.
Yeah, I wanted to say the King is awesome, and I hate how Crystal throws him under the bus. And
Yeah.
I hope
Well.
this is done with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Me too.
it's like
yeah,
it's
I
done
joined.
on my.
Uh,
I'm not taking
yeah,
any
cause
bait or anything.
yeah, you've always been good with her until she is the one that pisses everybody off with her lies, and I'm glad I recorded that call because I've got a lot more subs now because of it. Now people see the truth that she used me as a weapon,
Oh
lied,
yeah,
and made it look
that's what she
like
does.
I'm so Yeah, and had
Other
other
people
people that I
too to
don't
use
even
as
know.
weapons.
Yeah, and had other people that I don't even know believe that I'm this dangerous person, so she could use me against them, and that's fucked up. You
It is fucked up. I
know,
agree with you
because
that it's fucked up.
yeah, I
But
mean,
then
I've had problems.
I find it really ironic that she goes to make people afraid of you, but then tells you that they hate you.
Yeah,
She's
that's
the one
exactly
that
because
makes
that's what
us
she wants me
dislike
to do.
you.
Yeah, because she wants me to go at these people, and then she'll lie and say they're saying this about you. And it's like I don't know this person, and she wants me to go at them, and then she'll dox me all their information that I ignore. And I showed that on that call that I posted up there, and I'm keeping it up
Yeah.
there. She's crazy, saying, "Oh, a Brooklyn girl doesn't like you." Me and Brooklyn been cool for a long time. That's why we talk.
He
She's
he
confused, and
he said
and then
that
she put
her and Brooklyn talked.
She always says that. So I don't know. Does Brooklyn go back and forth like that? Because that was one thing that Rick has a problem with, is that he's seen stuff that she said about him, and it was from her. So yeah, she always says that, and sometimes it's true because she will talk to her, and then she's against you. So I don't know what to think about that. But I'm just blocking anybody that
Yeah, I don't know
connected to
either. I've
Crystal.
been keeping an eye on it. Like,
Yeah, I guess I will.
I've been
I
just
didn't
staying
know
ahead
that.
of
Thanks for
everything.
telling me, because if she said they're talking, they must be, because that happened last time, and
No,
then
Crystal
Brooklyn
said
blocked
that.
me.
Crystal said that they talked and they're good. That doesn't mean that Brooklyn's good. It just means that Crystal's good. So
Well,
I don't know.
then she needs to make up her mind because she just seems to go at Crystal when they're not good, and then later she'll say, "Oh, we're good now," and then defends her. So that's what I don't like. So people are not forgiving her for what she said about Rick's son, and he even said it came from her, nobody else, and that she's been trying to get in contact with him too. And she's been trying to get in contact with you all day, and now she's silent, maybe because her and Crystal are good, but I will never be good with Crystal because she weaponizes my name still, tells people I'm dangerous just so they can be afraid of me because she fucks up all the time and she wants me to fight her stupid battles, and that's not going to happen anymore.
And
And
that
then,
also gets you in trouble,
yeah,
even though you're not doing
and,
anything.
and I'm not even doing anything. Yes, I've done some fucked up shit to people, mostly recordings. That was a long time ago, and it stopped. I'm
Yeah,
away from this
usually
shit.
you admit to everything you do. So, like,
Yeah,
it's not like, you know.
and then me and somebody might go live sometime soon to air everything out, and I'm going to admit to the things I've done. None of the stuff I'm doing, I've learned a lot from it, but it was mostly Crystal's fault telling me all this bullshit. This people's coming at you. I got sent pizzas. I got sent boxes. They even try to swap me. And the other thing that I'm upset about is when Gamble lied saying that me and Rick swatted him. All he has to do is call his police station and get the police report, and they'll give him the number and the person's name who did it, because they did that for me, because they tried to swap me. They sent 2 officers to my
Wow.
place. I was mad. I called their supervisor immediately when I'm standing outside my door with them and demanded to know who sent them. And the supervisor came on and had to tell me who it was and their phone number. And the person who swatted Gamble is Jessica Barge. And some other people knew that. They said it was his ex-mod who was banned. It was her because she has beef with him and said she took a lot of her personal information from their private mod Discord chat, and that she has a lot on Ganville, and that's why he won't say her
I'm
name,
sorry.
because he's afraid of what she
I gotta
has on
go.
him.
My
Okay.
ride's here.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
me
go
too.
to
I'm
work.
at work.
Okay,
I'm
Okay.
on my lunch
you guys
break, so I
take
got to be
care.
back in 12 minutes. So, yeah, we'll talk later. Okay.
Okay. You
All
got
right.
it.
Okay.
Bye. Hello. That was a lot. Ah, thank you, Mrs. Bitch. It just bothered me. It just bothered me. So I thought it was. I just messaged Brooklyn to see if she wants to go live. She wanted to go live I think it was last night or the night before. I don't remember. But my mother didn't feel, not yesterday. It was Monday night, right? Yesterday was Tuesday. Yeah, Monday night. But my mother was sick, so didn't happen. Families comes first, despite what other people may wish. Family comes first, you know. Oh, I was bitching and moaning because Mogwai said that he hoped my mother dies. He can't see the live anymore. I don't block anybody, so I'm not gonna block him. But he's not welcome here. He shows up on an alt, I'll kick him. I'm not gonna put up with that shit. I just messaged Brooklyn. I know that yeah, this morning. Oh, and Pam, I messaged you, but I'm gonna message you some safety instructions. You need some safety instructions for Discord. There are Discord rules, and there needs to be safety instructions. Although I did start making a server, so there's that. I'm not going to let any crazy people in, but I started making a server as best I could with absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Hi, Blackheart. So apparently he's mad because I'm following this guy Yellow. Cool. Apparently he got mad that I'm following this guy Yellow. I haven't really had a real conversation with Yellow in like a year. But I guess you're supposed to remember every person you ever followed. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how anybody does that. Like I follow over 2,000 people. I have over 7,000 people that follow me. You think I go through those lists? Who does that? Outside of Kanye, who removes all his followers for fun. He is. He is. Because I think that's why he blocked me, because of Yellow's thing with Lindsay. Which, by the way, I didn't even know who Mogwai was back then. Right? I had just made this account, and the first person I ever spoke to or went live with was Lindsay. So, and then I spoke to Yellow's separately. But, whatever. Usually he just goes off on me. Like, you know that he's drunk, he goes off on me, and a few hours later he'll apologize and it's all fine and good. And I don't even acknowledge him when he goes off. Right? I just ignore it because I know that he's drunk and he's not going to remember it anyway. He's going to pass out, and when he wakes up, he's going to have no memory. He is a good guy. I love King. No, he's obsessed with her. I know you are. I gotta send you a friend request. I gotta copy your name, Kiki. I gotta copy it and send you a friend request. He's it's an obsession for him. Hey, Kelly. It's it's weird. It's weird. Like he gets jealous of anybody talking to her. He gets mad when anybody talks to anybody who ever associated with her. Your issues with somebody else is not my issues with that person. If everybody didn't talk to everybody else because of their issues with somebody, nobody would ever talk to each other. Right? So I don't fight your battles. I don't expect anybody to fight my battles. And it's funny because I did say to him that I didn't know some of the shit that Lindsay had done. And I said that the next time I had spoken to her, if I spoke to her, I would say something because I don't agree with some shit that he said that she did. And yeah, I'll call you out on your shit, but I'm not going to fight your battle, you know? But you're mad at some guy because some guy had a thing with her? You never even met her. You dated for 2 weeks. She fucked you over. Move on. Chalk it up to a bad fucking experience, learn your lesson, and move on. If I carried all the shit from my exes to every fucking relationship that I ever had, I'd never have another relationship. Bad friendships, bad boyfriends, bad girlfriends, bad family members, bad family friends. If I carried that shit with me and told people don't talk to people because I had a problem with them at one point, nobody would talk to each other. Like, none of us would ever speak, ever. It's absurd. The whole thing is fucking absurd. It's just ridiculous. You could call people out on their shit in a polite, friendly way. She is dating somebody. She's with Joel. She didn't. They were only together 2 weeks online. We were talking about mawg. Mogwai. Hi, Angel. We were talking about Mogwai. I don't carry my shit with me. I learned how to put my shit down a long time ago. Hey, Pringles. Hey, Trish. You have to put your shit down. You can't carry that shit all around all the time. You just can't. You can't carry shit around. Oh, Mog said that he hopes my mother dies. That's what he said. And then he hopes that I die. And all of you are all goblins. So you're all goblins. There's 19 people in here. All 19 of you are goblins. And my mother should die. I should die. And I'm an ugly old cunt. But he's never seen my face. But okay. So I said, I'll forgive him, but it's not forgettable, and I won't deal with him again. I'm done. There's a lot of things I could look past. Once you say my mother should die, that's not really something I look past and go like, oh, we're good friends. No, not happening. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. I hope the next time he gets drunk in the middle of the street, somebody fucking arrests his ass. Puts him in the drunk tank. And get caught walking around with an open container. Usually he gets drunk and just goes off on me, and I ignore it. Right? I don't even respond. But if you're going to say that you wish my mother was dead, that's something that I have to respond to. So I told him to go fuck himself. He's a nice dude. Nice dude. I'm waiting to see if Brooklyn wants to. If Brooklyn wants to go live later on YouTube. I don't think she answered yet. Nope, she didn't answer yet. Didn't answer yet. And his timing is impeccable because I wasn't online all day yesterday because my mother was sick. So that's what happens when you take care of fucking shit, right? When you have your family that you take care of, you don't have time to fucking get drunk all day and pass the fuck out. Trying to find a new apartment because my landlord's evicting me again. And I don't find one, I'm going to be homeless. So, trying to find a new apartment, and my mom's sick, and he's a dick. So, there's that. So, what's everybody doing today? Don't know if the chat is working or not, or if anybody said anything, because it's not saying anything. Like, it's very weird that I think it froze. I think my chat froze. Maybe if I come in on a different account, I could see it. I think if I came in on my other account, I could see the chat. On my other phone. Let's see. Let's see if that works. Oh, there we go. I could see the chat on my other phone. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I just couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. I came in on the other phone. On the other account. Oh, I could see the chat. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mama. How are you? How are you feeling, Nora, by the way? I didn't ask you at first. Sorry. But they always fight over one. That's when you sit there and go, if you're going to fight over it, then you're going to donate it. Whenever my who what? Who what? Oh, I don't know what Pringle said. I came in on the chat late. My chat froze somehow, so I'm in on the my other account. You feeling better? I'm glad. Oh, Dawn, I was saying that mawg wish my mother dead. Oh, mawg said to you that he wishes you were dead? That's nice. You know what works really well? You sit one on one end of the couch and one on the other end of the couch, and that's their punishment. Oh, my landlord wanted to, so my landlord wanted to evict me because he didn't like that we were disabled. They got annoyed that we were disabled. So they went to evict us, and it was thrown out of court. Oh, that's nice. Nice guy. Nice guy. So the eviction was thrown out, and Abby, it's not your job though. You know, I know you tried hard, but it's not your job. It's above your pay grade. You can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped. I tried too. I did. I really, really did. So yeah, he tried to evict me for that, and then that was thrown out. He wasn't supposed to evict me for a year. Never sent me the letter, but sent me a 90-day notice the other day. Oh, that's horrible, Nora. Vaginitis. What? It is against the federal fair housing law, but we're in a private house, so really he doesn't need to evict me for any other reason than a holdover eviction in New York City. He just wants his property back. So, you know, so that's what. Oh, now my other chat is working. Oh wow, that's so bizarre. Okay, then maybe I should leave this chat since the other one is working now. It froze and then it was working. That's so weird. So weird. Like it just froze and I got nothing and now it's back. Good thing I have another phone because I'm sitting outside, so it's not like I could go on the computer. It won't be. It won't be. Not for a private house. It's on an apartment building. It's a private house. So all they have to do is say they want their property back. They need the apartment for personal use. And that's exactly what they said. No, it was not you. You were not the problem. Instagram is very glitchy. It's been this way for like a month. They have yet to fix all the problems. They suck at fixing their little glitches. Hey, Brooklyn. Yeah, that's okay. I've been looking for a while. I stopped looking last year because we were in court. I messaged you. I asked if you wanted to go on YouTube tonight, but I'll let you in. There you go. I invited you. Hello. You can shut your camera off.
Yeah, how do we do that?
You have to hit the camera,
Where's
the video camera thing. There you go.
Yeah, how's your family?
Hanging in. My mom was sick all day yesterday and Monday night, so
Um,
she's doing a little better today. Hi,
did she go?
Fumiko.
Did she go to the doctor?
No, we don't go to the doctor. Unless we have to go to the doctor, she's not going to the doctor.
That
She has
way.
cancer. She has cancer. She's not going to the doctor.
I'm sorry.
We stopped treatment a long time ago. It's okay.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
that's how I would be if I found out I had cancer. I would just, if it was, a stage higher than 3, if it was a stage 4, I wouldn't seek medical for it.
She's been stage 4 for 21 years now.
Wow.
She did 9 years of chemo, my mom.
Oh, she did.
Yes, she did.
Wow.
Until the chemo started killing her. And then
Yeah,
we had to stop the chemo.
it's the chemo. That's why.
But if the chemo wasn't killing her, she'd still be on chemo today. She would have never stopped it.
Yeah, the chemo. I'm telling you, I refuse chemo if I ever had cancer. I don't want it. I want to go
The
naturally.
chemo has, if it wasn't for the chemo, my mother would have been dead years ago.
Oh, really?
No, I know. She would have been dead years ago.
Huh. So the chemo helped her.
So it didn't put her into remission, but it stabilized. My mother has stage 4 colon cancer that spread to her liver and her lung.
Yeah, my dad.
So they
Okay.
so they removed the tumor from her colon, and then she did 9 years of chemo. It got rid of the colon cancer tumor in her lung, and it stabilized the 4 colon cancer tumors in her liver. So they didn't grow, but they didn't shrink. They just stayed the same.
Yeah, like my dad, he
It
couldn't.
stabilized her.
Yeah, he couldn't.
And then,
So they found out it was colon cancer. He had a mass in his colon, and so they took it out. He was doing fine, and all of a sudden he was in ICU on a breathing tube.
oh my God.
So then he lit up like a Christmas tree during the PET scan. So we had him on life
Yeah,
support, and the hardest decision was to take him off the life support.
I
That's
know.
one of the hardest things you can do.
My
Really.
father had stage 4 colon cancer that spread to his liver and his lung. He was dead in 4.5 years from diagnosis.
Wow. Did he do chemo?
He did do chemo. He did the same chemo that my mother did for 9 years. But I've noticed that when you go to a cancer hospital, they use the protocol for the chemo.
Right.
So, like my colon cancer, they give you a chemo called 5FU. That's the chemo that they use. And they're only supposed to give it for X amount of time. If you're in a cancer hospital in X amount of time, if shit doesn't shrink,
Right.
they move on to experimentals. That's what they do.
Oh.
So cold as ice. Okay. Move on to experimental chemos. My father went through like 25 experimental chemos, whereas my mother stayed on 5FU for 9 years because she used a private oncologist.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't have any insurance, so I probably wouldn't know I even had cancer until it was just like too late to fix. That's okay. If that's what, that's
No,
what life
no
has
one's
in
pinned,
store for me.
Trish. No one's pinned, Trish. Oh, Jordy loves your profile
Uh,
picture.
yeah, I took it down, but I said no. She friended all of us yesterday on Discord, and then invited us to her
To the
chat.
server. I saw that.
Yeah, but everybody in there was like, I was like, you know what, Crystal, you did this. She deleted my comments. So I said, well, let's talk privately today because I want to let her know how many people she's hurting. And she's like, people are doxing my friends. No one's doxing your friends.
Nobody's doxing her friends. Nobody's doxing her. Nobody cares to do it.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Hang on, I gotta
Whatever.
dogs out. I don't know what the hell. Pickles, what are you doing? I just came back from the vet. My cat had to have a fecal exam, and they do a
Oh,
nail trim
that's never fun.
free. So yeah, everybody was like amazed. They never saw a sphinx. They're like, "What is that? A dog?" No, it's a cat.
I know. What friends? Pickles. Yeah, I know. I love that name, Pickles, for a dog. That's
I
hysterical.
wish I would have named the female Muffins and Pickles, because I had a corgi once named Brandy, and we used to always call her Muffin Ass. So that's been a perfect name.
I call my big dog Butterface or Goofy. Hey,
Yeah.
Drift. How are you? So so during the 21 years that my mother had stage 4 colon cancer, she also got breast cancer, had a lumpectomy, and went on hormones for 10 years. Had bladder cancer and had bladder cancer twice. Had surgery once, and then the second time she almost bled out and died in my house. And then she had 3 tumors removed. That was a year and a half ago. And she had a heart attack. So she has
Oh
a
my
stent too.
God.
And she has COPD, emphysema, and asthma. And sleeps with
Jesus,
oxygen.
that poor woman. Oh my
And she's still
God.
going. So when people say, I won't do chemo, my mother's still going strong 21 years later. So, You know,
I guess I
had
would
it
think
not been for the
about it.
chemo, she would have been dead in a matter of years.
Yeah, I would probably go to a cancer, like we have a cancer hospital here. I'd probably
No,
go
you
to,
don't go to a cancer
oh,
hospital. You go to a private oncologist.
oh,
Never go to a cancer hospital. This is my advice to everybody who ever deals with cancer. Never go to a cancer hospital. Find an oncologist that gives chemo out of the office, and that's where you go.
I see.
Because
Yeah,
they will not necessarily follow the protocols. So if the protocol says you're only on it for a year, if nothing's growing in a year and it's not spreading anywhere and everything's maintaining, they'll keep you on it longer.
oh, okay, I see. But she's been through a lot and she's still, I mean, she doesn't feel good, obviously, with all this stuff going on in her body, but she's still here, you know.
There are days she feels good. There are days that she doesn't. It depends on the day. Yesterday was a bad day.
She have radiation at all?
Congratulations, Shamiko. That's awesome. Happy 14-year breastfeeding.
Good, good going for Miko. I'm so glad for you.
That's
10 years
awesome, Jordy.
clear.
10 years is awesome. 10 years clear.
That is,
You're not even considered in remission at that point. You're considered cured. Once you pass 6 years, you're considered cured.
wow. See, my brother-in-law, he went to the doctor for his back, and they found cancer, and he did like maybe a couple of rounds of chemo. He died in 3 weeks. My husband ran
It,
up
de-
to Michigan.
it depends on, I'm sorry for your loss, but it depends on the cancer.
It was a
Depends
bad radical cancer. I
how
don't know.
bad it's spread and,
Yes.
what's affected. And, colon cancer specifically likes the warm organs. It goes to the liver and the lung,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, my father
And
had
bladder cancer is
emphysema.
just considered a chronic disease. There's nothing they can do for it. There's no chemo, there's no radiation. They just cut it out. It will grow back. They will cut it out again.
Right.
It's considered bladder cancer is a chronic disease. It's considered a chronic medical condition. So it depends. My friend has some form of lymphoma that's considered a chronic disease.
Okay, but it's not cancer, though, is it?
It is cancer. Lymphoma is cancer.
Okay.
But it's considered a chronic disease. It does not go away. It's manageable, but you live with it.
I
So it
didn't know
depends.
that.
Everything's different.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, that's one subject I wish I did not have all the knowledge I had on.
Yeah. I mean, I want, not to interrupt. I don't want anyone to think I am friends with Crystal. I want to have it out with her once and for all. And I want to tell her you're hurting people, you're turning people on others, and you're the problem. And if you don't stop, everyone knows what you're doing. If you don't stop, you're gonna have no friends. You have no friends to begin with if you turn on them.
She turns on everybody.
I was so angry for 3 days.
She sent me a friend request to get on Discord. I accepted it. I'm sure she'll block me again.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
think
blocked
she'll
on
block me.
Instagram. I'm still blocked on Instagram. She never unblocked me.
Well, I wanted to talk one-on-one with her, and she said she had to go to the doctor. Like, okay, I will have a one-on-one VM, and I'm
That
gonna ask
that,
why
that
you
picture
did
she
this.
took of the machine in the hospital saying that she's not doing well. Did she realize that all those numbers were good?
I guess not. And if that is
Every
that an
one of those
O?
numbers on that machine that she posted yesterday, I think it was yesterday, right?
Right.
Were good.
Yeah, for most,
Everyone was
but
good.
she won't
Her
listen.
blood pressure was good. Her heart rate was good. Her
I just don't know
pulse was good.
at 34 how to
Everything was
relax.
fucking, her oxygen level, everything was good. And then with that, she goes, I haven't been doing good since January 13th. What?
She's always
You're
been
posting a
sick.
picture of a monitor that's
It's
good.
it's
Everything is good on the monitor. What are you talking about?
right. I think with her, it's when she starts all this snowballing shit, and this was the worst. Then she wants sympathy for all these diseases that I can't even keep track of them.
Listen, I would love to be, I'm disabled, right?
Oh, I'm
I would
sorry.
love to be as disabled and as sick as Crystal is. I would fucking cut off an arm and sell my kidney to be as sick and disabled as Crystal is.
But she's not. She's not.
That's that that's why I said what I said.
Okay.
Because she's not. Because she's not. She's not. Because she has no clue what it's like. No, no one does anything to her but herself.
Yeah. She's her own worst enemy.
She has no clue what it's like to live in pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. She has no idea what it's like to take care of somebody other than yourself and a cat, who didn't even clean that cat's litter box. Her mother does it. Her mother's there, so she'll be quiet today because Mommy has to clean the house and clean the litter box.
Well, today's Wednesday, isn't it? Or
Oh, today's Wednesday, so she did it yesterday.
Oh, okay. It's just like everyone's saying.
No, she has
you know what?
no idea. She has no idea, Pringles. I've been in pain for over 20 years. I've had 4 back surgeries. I almost died.
Oh.
I spent 3.5 months in the hospital. She has no clue what anything like that is like. None.
And, with the mental illness, she's taken medication for longer. She's been,
She's not on disability for mental illness. She's on disability for fibromyalgia.
I thought it was autoimmune disease. Oh, well, she has it all.
She has everything.
Like, I applied for disability because I was in a car accident. My back is, like, really bad. They wanted to do surgery, and I was like, no, because there was a chance.
Don't do surgery.
Yeah, and in my neck, they wanted to fuse bones. Then right after that, I fell in my house so hard trying not to trip over animals, and I fractured my pelvis. My pelvis hit first, and then my head. I had a gashing wound. So I fractured my pelvis in 5 places. To this day, I still get pain. I can't lift anything.
Oh,
It's hard.
the copper pipes was funny spirit. Yeah, no. Once you have back pain, it never goes away.
No, it's debilitating. It really is. And the pelvic pain is just like everything inside of you just hurt so bad. I was in a wheelchair for 3 weeks, then a walker, then a cane. I mean, so it took a long time to recover. I was supposed to go to a rehab facility, but I was like, I want to go home. I just want to go home.
I used to walk with a cane all the time until I got my little black dog, and he used to bark at my cane. So he forced me to walk without it. But the older I get, the worse my back gets. Brooklyn said she and Crystal are not good.
No,
yes, I know. She's on.
No.
I didn't say that Brooklyn said they were good. I said Crystal said they were good.
Oh, no.
That's what I said.
Oh, no. We're not good by a long shot because you know what she's going to do? Backstab me again. She wants a friend. I was a good friend. I really felt sorry for her, had special, feelings for her because she is mentally ill. But this shit is beyond mental illness. It's vicious. It's evil.
Listen, I tried too. I tried being a really good friend. I was a really good friend to her. And then every time she would come at me over nothing, I get messages saying, why do you let her do this to you? Why do you let her treat you like that? And I'd always say I'm done, and then I would always forgive and forget.
Right.
And just, it would happen again and again and again.
Because we're good people.
And then after the last time I said, I think it was Anita said, you just have to keep her at arm's length. So, you could be friendly with her, just keep her at arm's length.
Oh,
so that's what I did. I know I was too nice to her. I know.
We all were.
But I'm nice to everybody. That's a flaw of mine.
A lot of people,
it's a flaw.
A lot of people were nice to her, but now she's just, after this rampage, that has broke the camel's back. She went after me because I wouldn't leave rough server. Does that even make sense to anyone? I'm not going to be enemies with Ruff because you asked me to. Don't trust him. He's going to dox you. Hell, I've been doxed 10 times till Tuesday. What the fuck? And then she was trying to say I sent the
Listen, for a year she's been threatening me with INX. She's been telling me that INX is coming after me. She told me LaShark was coming after me. She told me King is going to get my docs and release it. All this crazy shit she's been saying.
Yeah, it's just crazy. She made up a story that my husband is Japanese. He is affiliated with a Japanese gang in Miami.
Oh yes, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
My husband's fucking Irish. Where did this come from? What kind of people make this scenario in their head?
Brooklyn, she said that I looked like the Tiffany doll from Bride of Chucky. She swore I looked like the Tiffany doll. She kept saying that for about 6 months. I let it go until she thought I was somebody else, and I went, "Oh my God!" She thinks I look like somebody. She has somebody in her head. She's gonna dox somebody. She's gonna release a picture of somebody and say it's me. She's never seen me.
Well, did you see?
She has never seen my face. I think I could count on one hand the amount of people online who has seen my face.
I haven't seen your face. And you know what? We don't have to show our faces. So everyone's like, cam up. No, you know what? I don't want to. And this picture's of me on my IG, but
well, I am. I haven't spoken to her in weeks. I stopped the last time she blocked me. I did not follow her back. She followed me. I did not follow her back. If somebody tells me that she's live and to go look, I will go look.
Right.
You know.
Anyone want to join?
I know you never had an issue with me, and I never had an issue with you outside of the shit that she said.
Oh,
you know.
Exactly. She made you my enemy. And it must have been stuff she said to you, because you never said anything to me, because I would have told her. I've never even had a conversation with Bride of Chucky. It's like she does that with me all the time. This person's an enemy. Don't be their friends. They're talking shit about you. And I'm like, how? I don't know them.
Hey, Lucinda.
Hey. Do we want to bring Pink in? We want to bring Karen in?
Cam on? Yeah, no, I'm not putting my cam on.
Yeah, no one's camming up. There's no reason for it. If you want to see what we look like, come to our house. We'll make you dinner.
But yeah, she loves bringing my name up. I said one point when she was mad at me, I said we should have a drinking game. Every time she says Bride of Chucky, Tiffany, you should all take a shot. I don't drink, but everybody else would have been drunk in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but it's just, I can't believe she's going around.
I agree with you, Coffee. That's why I said to people, she needs to go into timeout, because she never learns her lesson, because somebody always swoops in and rescues her and saves her, and she's never held accountable.
I don't know who at this point would save her.
Yes, I will post it again. I will post your link again.
Yeah, Karen is harmless. She's
using
Karen as a weapon. Oh, I'm going to get inks after you. I'm going to get inks after you. And I was in a rough server, and everybody's kind of like, oh, no, don't even bother with Sphinx. And I'm like, with inks. And I'm like, why? Here's how I am. You never do anything to me. I'm not your enemy. I will not turn on you. Whether Crystal tells me something or not, I take it with a grain of salt, and I'll go
she's cooking some good Italian food with some Brooklyn gravy. I did. I sent it to you.
Oh, what? What'd you send to me?
Not to you. My live's ending. That's why it's not going through. I was trying to get Karen up. My live is ending in 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I'll be right back.